Okay, so let us look at the best practices when working with Canva design. Now, I have four major kind of rules I usually give to persons when they get started working with design, and I will just put them out here so that you can start working with this. And the first of them is turn on the ruler. Yeah, when you come to file at the top left corner here, you'll find show ruler and guides. Usually it's not on by default, so when you start designing, I advise you turn on the ruler so your measurements can be accurate. Yet every professional designer turns on ruler because you do not want to do a design and the measurements are inaccurate. So that is the first rule I would give: turn on design. And then the second is make sure the images you are using are yours or they are copyright free. Yes. So you do not want to put a company you're working with or the brand you're working with in some kind of trouble simply because you used an image that belongs that is under the ownership of another person. So to get copyright free images, there are two sites I recommend. I recommend pexels.com and I recommend unsplash.com. Right. When you get to pexels.com, you will find thousands of images that are donated to the public for free. So you can use these images without the fear of somebody coming to knock on your door and be like, "Hey, you used my image," and all of that. So pexels.com and unsplash.com. So they both work for images and videos also. So I usually get my images from here because to avoid copyright and legal issues. So back to our design. That is the second rule I would give. And in the list of best practices, do not use an image that is not yours. If you must use an image that is not yours, make sure you get those images from Pexels or from Unsplash. And then the third, if you just got started with Canva designing, you may want to use templates for a while, but I would advise you do not use templates. Do not design with templates because you want to get good, get perfect at it, at your craft. So if you keep designing with templates, you may get you may fall in love with designing with templates that you do not know how to design without templates. So it's better that you start off without designing with templates, and then over time you may want to use templates when you are in a hurry or when you want to finish a design as soon as possible. But if you just got started, I strongly advise do not start with templates. Do not start with templates. If you want to learn, do not start with templates. Get started from scratch and then start building your design skill one step after another. Start to understand the basic principles of design and all of that. Then, dealing with templates also, if you are working with a brand, if you are designing for a brand, I advise you create a template for your designs because you want that touch of brand consistency. So if you're working with any brand, say Uber, Bolt, whatever it is, just there should be that consistency. Everything should be the same. So you should have that template, a custom template, or a set of guidelines that you follow to make sure that your design is consistent. That the way you did one design is not different from the way you do another design. So if you must use template, make sure you are designing for a brand and you're using the brand assets or the brand templates to make sure that your design are consistent. So there may be other best practices, but these four are very, very important, and they are the ones that would matter to you, especially if you're just getting started as a graphic or a visual designer. So as the video continues, I will show you some other stuffs. Thank you.